Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV. You can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Olympia Women's Expedition Jacket, available at RevZilla.com. This is the new top-end multi-season touring jacket from Olympia. It's called the Expedition, and it steals a lot of DNA from the men's MotoQuest, but it really bakes it into a ladies' jacket that gives you waterproof breathability, a removable thermal liner, but you can see very clearly that we have some of these mega vent panels exposed, 6 total panels of ventilation. So with all the liners out, you're gonna get airflow on the chest, airflow at the inside of the arm, and airflow out the back. So again, keeping you cool even if you're doing a multi-season ride that spans across the summer or spans a lot of elevations that are changing. And that's really the nice part that you are investing in from a protection standpoint, which is gonna see you with CE-rated armor and 2000D Cordura, but really giving you that flexibility to take it in that true four-season range. And again, Olympia is giving you a configuration also that's a little less adventure in my opinion from the style ladies. It's going to be hip length, a little bit more of a sport tour look to it, but again has a really nice line. 3 colors available in the Expedition. This is the ivory black, there's a high vis, there's also the fatigue gray, and you can see that we have Joanne wearing the ivory black here on the knee or on the pants as well. So it's the Expedition pant coupled with the Expedition jacket. Now, quick note on sizing. Joanna, we have her standing on a little platform today to bring her up a little closer to me, but she's 5'3", 135. She's typically wearing a size small on Olympia, and this fits her spot on. She has just enough room to move, but it's going to be a little bit more snug. She could probably go into a medium if she wanted a little bit more range of motion, but again, she has all of the liners in, and it's gonna fit her the way it's supposed to. And there is some adjustability. Remember, you have adjustability on the inside of the arms, you have adjustability at 2 places along the back. Again, you can cinch it down so that everything stays where it's supposed to be, especially concerning the armor. Now remember, ladies, if you're concerned about fitment, use a size chart. You can give us a shout, but remember, we'll ship for free over $39. And as I walk through some of the other nuances, click right there, subscribe to us at RevZilla TV, stay up to date with all the latest gear reviews we're rolling out, but leave us your comments and your questions and your feedback on the new Expedition in the comment section on YouTube. Now, if we dive in, let's look at the front and kind of work our way down here. Remember, your 500D in your non-impact areas, your 2000D in Vista Cordura in your impact areas, and that's going to go over top of shoulder and elbow armor that's going to be motion flex and CE rated. At the collar, looking at a big roll of neoprene, knowing you're going to get wet. If you get wet and it's a scratchy collar, it's going to chafe a little bit, so we're going to give you a better availability or a better opportunity to have it interface with your skin and stay comfortable. Notice, big TPR pull, and you have the male Velcro on the outside. Now moving down, we talked about the big mega vent panels, use some other pockets worked in, and remember your waterproof breathability is going to be a separate drop liner inside. And the cool part about it is it's high vis and black and can be worn over top, so you have that flexibility as well, whether you want to wear your waterproofing on the inside or stow it and just throw it on like rain gear if you get caught in a cloudburst. As you work your way down, notice 500D, we have the exposed panel here on the inside of the arm, and then as you work your way into the cuffs, they're basic cuffs. They're just going to be basic Velcro cuffs towards the end, again separating that 2000D Cordura that runs all the way down the outside of the arm. And you do have some hand warmer pockets down here along the front as well. You can see them break into the front, but again, they're very small and they're going to be minimal. Now, Joanne, turn and face away from me. Now, if Joanne turns and faces away, you're going to see along the top, big area 2000D Cordura, over top your shoulder armor, coming down here, starting really high along the arm and working your way down. You'll also notice some of the reflectivity along the arm here. This is a nice new improvement from Olympia up here towards the outside, laterally on the shoulder. They're going to reflective logoing, which is different than what they've had before. And I actually think really on this ivory version, that nice little pop of red works quite nicely. Now, if Joanne raises her arm, you're going to see some adjustability down here along the side. So you have 3 inches down here along the hip. You're going to have a 2 snap to allow you to cinch it down, and you can see the way that that interfaces with her ivory Expedition pants. And if I flip it up, you're going to see your rain liner, which remember is built like rain gear to give you that internal or external flexibility, and that's going to snap right in along the side. Also along the back, nice big TPR pull and allowing you right along the midsection to be able to cinch it in, and depending on your build, really make sure everything stays where it's supposed to be, and it creates that flattering hourglass. Now turn and face backwards for me there, Joanne. If we look at the top, nice big reflective pop along the collar. Remember that big neoprene, that wetsuit material that's not going to chafe against you. Moving down, we talked about the 2000D and Vista Cordura, and now you have a nice big reflective pipe here at the top. And what happens when we get below that, you're going to see this mega vent panel down along the back. Notice how easy this works. You unzip your mega vent panel, you expose the panel, fold it a couple times, it tucks right in, and now you have the ability to very quickly turn the air conditioning on on the Expedition jacket if you're starting to get too warm, if you pull over. So again, they've given you that flexibility factor. It started years ago with some of their other men's adventure rugged jackets, and now it's moved into the more sport touring side of things. And the ladies, it's nice to see them permeating that technology through the entire line. Come back around to the front for me there, Joanne. Also note in the back, there's going to be a Motion Flex CE Level 1 back protector that comes stock. You can upgrade it to CE Level 2, but it's nice they're giving you a full armor complement. Now, if we start to open it up, so I'm going to pull the first one down, open it from here. You're going to see immediately our rain liner comes into play. And again, I'm going to reach in here, grab that zip. We'll give you a shot of what that looks like. Remember, it's styled as rain gear. It even has its own adjustability. So you could wear it on the outside, and it does have reflective piping that's going to be baked in. There's also going to be a rain hood that would go up and under your helmet if you so desire. That's going to be rolled into that hood. Now, Joanne, grab this big zipper pull and undo that all the way. I want to show the thermal lining. So your double flap rain liner opens. There you go. Down comes your main connection zip there. And if you open it up all the way, you're going to see your quilted thermal liner. So notice, here's a thermal liner that's full sleeve and fully removable. There's your rain liner, which is big enough to be worn as rain gear on its own. That has its own built-in zippers. Notice it's going to be soft and fleecy at the top of this collar as well. And then if you were to remove that, you'd end up with a fleece line collar with neoprene accent at the top, and you have your basic mesh, which counteracts or works with your outside mesh to give you that best possible chance for airflow as you're riding in summer weight times of the year. So also keep in mind that if we look at our thermal liner, remember, if you're going to remove that rain liner and stow it to really treat it as regular rain gear, what you're going to have the ability to do is zip this thermal liner to the inside of the outer shell by circumventing this mid layer, which is the waterproofing. And also keep in mind too, there's another good shot of that nice fleecy liner up towards the top. So you're getting twice the amount of coverage depending on how you're wearing your liners. You're not trading off the softness factor against your neck. You can zip that bad boy up. So remember, the next step in your journey, ladies, is to click right here, read other rider reviews of the Olympia Women's Expedition Jacket, which is going to give you great 4-season coverage. It's going to be more of a hip or waist length to it, a little bit of sport and multi-season touring configuration. As always, we're going to ship for free, over $39. And if you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com, Ladies Gear Geek, or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. Remember, subscribe to us at RevZilla TV, our YouTube channel. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.